All right, guys. I just got a grocery order in from Sprouts, so I thought I would do a little grocery haul with you. This does not include my meats or potatoes, so two of my carb sources. So, protein and carb source. So, I do right now 99 turkey or 98 if I can't find 99. Usually it comes in a turkey tenderloin or turkey breast that you have to get the 99. Right now, I'm doing sourdough bread. I usually have it made by someone local, but to be honest, I just didn't feel like placing an order with her, waiting for it, having to go pick it up. So the next best thing, honestly, that I have found is either the Sprouts brand of sourdough or this Izio, I think that's how you say it, sourdough, which literally has wheat flour, malted barley flour, water, sea salt, sourdough culture. That's it. Okay? So it's the next best thing to homemade that I found. And I got 4 loaves of this because I eat 2 a day. These are actually a lot bigger than what I had expected. So I probably could have just done with 2 or 3 loaves. But I like to get enough to last me like a month. I have 2 homemade loaves left. I just like to make sure I don't run out, okay? Also, everything I'm showing you I got from Sprouts. I love Sprouts. It's expensive, but it's worth it. Don't get me wrong. There are times I do Kroger a lot and Walmart delivery a lot. But these eggs, I swear to you, are the best eggs. Just saying. I also, when I do my egg whites, those are the ones I get from Walmart in the big 60 count pack. Also, Ryan has a client and they give us fresh eggs, usually every week. So I do eggs from there as well. So we've got that. Also, this is my favorite berry blend. Wegmans, however you want to say it, blend. My last meal, I don't know if I've told you guys this. I feel like I have before in a past video. But my last meal is a macro meal. So everything else is a meal plan. And for my very last meal, Ryan gives me macros. And I just fit whatever I want into that macro. Sometimes I like to make an egg white. Sometimes I like to make an egg white omelet. And I like to put turkey pepperoni in it. So I got a pack because I'm almost out of turkey pepperoni. And then I usually like to do the pie egg. I think that's how you say it. But I didn't see it anywhere to order from Sprouts. I only could find the 5% and 2%. So I got Siggy's. It was the next best thing I could find. So I have 4 of those. Because I'll go through, and these are a little bit smaller, man. I'll go through 1.5 of these in 2 days. So, man, the Fag one is bigger. Let me pull it out. Or Fag, however you want to say it. Yeah, man, this is 32 ounces. Look at the difference. Faya. That's how you say it. Whatever. This is my favorite. But for the time being, we'll do Siggy's. I'm down to 1 Fag. So, again, 4 of the Siggy's. Holy shit, this one's heavy. Okay. I honestly just got this almond milk because it was buy one, get one, and I wanted to try it. This has no gums in it. So, I'm all about, Kitty! I'm all about finding things that have less and less gums because I really think that has made a difference in my lower abs, which I want to talk to you guys about too. Come on out, Buffy, you're fine. Here's my other 2 containers of Siggies. Really upset that those are so small. Again, these were buy one, get one free. So that's why I did that. I got, wow. I'm not editing that out. I got real fruit jam. This is one of my favorites. My other favorite is by La Fond. And I can only find this at TJ Maxx. How weird is that? But I put this 1 tablespoon on top of my sourdough in the morning. Dark chocolate, because I do eat dark chocolate every day. 1 square a day. And then some random things. And then some random things, like I was out of powdered peanut butter. So I got chocolate and a regular. Also, I know this is not your norm for a contest prep, but I am able to still keep in some Parmesan cheese. And I put this on one of my meals that I have, my turkey meal. For fats, I've been trying different fats. Well, this has more in it than what I thought. That is not what I thought it was. I didn't realize this had so much sugar in it. So, yeah. This may just be something I have to try later on. I thought this was just like a coconut spread, but it's got quite a bit of sugar in it. I didn't see that when I ordered it. Whoopsie. So anyway, I'm just trying this. This is not normal. And I got 2 peanut butters or nut butters to try. This is almond, cashew, and coconut. This one's cinnamon, honey, vanilla, ground up. I heard these were really good, and I'm all about like trying different peanut butters. I love every peanut butter I've ever had. Macadamia, cashew, almonds, even your seeds, pumpkin seeds, even though people say, no seeds, blah, blah. I think you gotta find what works for you. Like, I'm just gonna throw this out here. I watched a video recently with Ashley Cotwasser, and she still keeps yogurt and cottage cheese in her plan the whole way through. I think she said the only thing she really changed up for this last show was she eats protein bars, and she took the protein bars out. But she was eating like chicken for almost every meal, and she ended up going down to 1 chicken meal, a cottage cheese meal, a yogurt meal, and then she does muscle egg. I really think different things work for different people, and for me, I have found I'm okay keeping dairy in. It doesn't seem to affect me. The same way with sweeteners. However, going into this final week, I will limit my sweeteners some. Like I'll have less, which I don't really have that much anyway. The only thing I really put sweetener in is my coffee in the morning, and then my protein pancake at night, I put sweetener on top. But this week, I won't do the sugar-free syrup on top. I will just drizzle with some honey, and kind of like replace some carbs there. But yeah, guys, so this is my grocery haul minus potatoes and minus lean turkey. So those are the only other 2 items missing. And I will say every now and then I'll throw in some green beans. Like if I'm feeling really hungry one day, like I'll put like a half a cup of green beans in like my turkey meal for a little extra volume, right? If I end up having a really harsh sweet craving at night, I do sugar-free popsicles. So you can have 3 popsicles for 45 calories, 10 carbs, 0 protein. Or you can have 1 popsicle for 15 calories, 3 carbs, 0 protein. So I usually do like 1 to 2, depending on how hungry I am. However, this week again, we're rolling into peak week. I'm not really changing that much, but I won't have those. Again, because, you know, I'm just going to limit as many like stomach bloating variables as possible. So, all right, guys, there is our grocery haul. Okay, guys, so I did my nails and toes, and I said fuck it with the fake nails. We just did a chocolate color with some gold glitter on top. Look, I guess I'm just getting older, and I'm to the point where I'm just like fuck it. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it, right? The only thing I am going to do that I don't necessarily, I'm like 50-50 on, is the hair extensions. But like, you know, I'm just like, you know what? If I get deducted points because I don't have fake nails on, like, we got other issues in this sport going on, right? I'm not saying walk out there with crusty ass nails and shit, but like, you know, I don't think having nails is going to add to my physique. So, and to be honest, with the hand movements and stuff that I do in my posing routine, are you really going to be like, when you're looking at girls side by side, are you really going to look at her hands and be like, dang it, she doesn't have nails on? I don't think so. But you do want them to be like looking cute and good and like nice. So, and the reason I did this, because I think it'll kind of blend in with the tan a little bit and everything will kind of flow together. But I just like, I don't want to put the fake nails on. I was really hoping my natural nails were going to last. But last week I hit that finger on something and it just popped off. So, man, they were so long too. So anyway, I'd rather just grow my natural nails back out and not put extensions on. So that's what we're doing. And then here's what I'm looking like the rest of the day. We got the doggies. I'm watching Amanda Machado. I really like her. I like Dom Super Slice too. They put out a lot of good videos, by the way. Anyway, this is what my day today is consisting of the rest of the day. There we go. What is up, guys? Okay, welcome back. I am in Ryan's car today. You guys know how perturbed I am in this car. So I'm not going to go into all the details. But after July, we are getting this dumbass wrap taken off. Thank God, because it looks like trash. I mean, it's embarrassing. Even he's embarrassed. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Because I told him, I was like, you need to call and get a quote on what it is going to cost to get this wrap off, because it looks horrible. Ugh, it's peeling everywhere. Whoa, car. Damn, man, people just be backing out everywhere. Anyway. So he talked to the guy. The guy gave him a pretty good deal on it, honestly. And we're going to get it done after July. Because we are just all over the place this month and next month. Also, I'm in his car because I dropped my car off at Firestone this morning. Ever since I had my wreck where I hydroplaned, my car has just not been right. Even after getting it fixed, like the back end, it just sways. Not like it's out of alignment. It's not the tires. The tires are less than a year old, and I recently had them rotated. But it just feels loose. That's the only way to describe it. Like, I can go over a bump and it kind of jerks. And it is so bad when the roads are wet. I mean, we cannot even hit a puddle and it'll sway. And it's always pulling, like the back end like sways to the right. So I don't know what's going on with it. I looked up all kinds of stuff on Mopar and OEM and Dodge stuff and Challenger stuff. I was on all these forums. Everyone kind of said a little bit different stuff, but I called Firestone yesterday. It was just like, I explained to the guy what was going on. I was just like, I just need someone to take a look at this. Like, there's no reason for it to be doing this. Like, it's never done this before. I've never been afraid to drive my car. But I'm seriously, like, I am scared to drive it in the rain. Even if it's just sprinkling, I'm like, oh no. Like, I'm literally sitting up here like a grandma going 5 miles an hour. Because it's that bad. And Ryan is driving it to Alabama for the Body B1 because he's got a Classic Physique Pro and a Figure Pro competing in it. And I'm just like, we need to get this taken care of because you're about to drive 500 miles to Montgomery, and what you gonna do if you get in a monsoon? And we just came back from Chattanooga and it rained on us the whole way back, and we were like, I kid you not, I was praying. I was like, God, please just let us get home okay. Like, it's that bad, like, just terrible. So I don't know. I don't think the car's out of alignment because it drives fine. It drives straight. The steering wheel's fine. It's got nothing to do with that. The guy asked me if it started after I had my tires rotated, and I said no. I actually had the tires rotated because I thought that was the problem. So, you know, who the fuck knows? Whatever. Watch it be something that's going to cost us like $1,000 to fix after all this shit. But anyway, I am headed into the studio now. It is 12 something. I scheduled all of my clients this week, 1 p.m. and after. And rolling into next week, I'll be working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So all of my clients during weekdays, again, are going to be scheduled 1 p.m. or after. And my Saturday and Sunday clients, I'm going to try to finish by 1 o'clock. I have one client on Sunday that can't come until 2. So we'll kind of see like what that brings. Also, man, this month I've had a major downtick in clients. Like, I've had like 6 clients drop off. Again, nothing to do with me. You know, just stuff going on in their own life. Sometimes I feel like when life gets hard, people think that they can't devote time to like training and nutrition anymore, which isn't the case. When life gets hard, you just do the best you can and you keep moving forward. Like, so what if you miss a workout or 2, or if you're off plan for a couple of days? Like, sometimes that's just part of life. Like, living a healthy lifestyle is learning to manage that and still be able to say, okay, you know, this week wasn't the greatest week, but I'm going to go into next week and try to do better. And sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. Like, that's just part of it. But I think people think they have to be all or nothing. But anyway, yeah, the ones that I've dropped off, I'll just have so much stuff going on in their life, except for one client. No, I mean, she just said she was working 2 jobs. She just couldn't do it right now. And I don't know. She's wanting to compete, and I just don't think it was what she thought it was going to be. She had lost weight on her own just by being in a calorie deficit, but she never followed like a true training plan, a true like nutrition plan, nothing like that. So I don't think it was what she was expecting. I think she was expecting it to be a lot different. But you know, what do I know? Anyway, so I'm actually going to be getting to the studio a little bit earlier than my 1 o'clock client. So I have a client at 1. I'm going to try to alter a suit either before she gets there or after. I have a phone call at 1:30 with a potential new competition client. I hope she signs up. She looks like she's got a lot of potential. We kind of chatted over Messenger last night. She's a wrestler, so she kind of gets like, you know, what it's like. You're going to have to be disciplined, all that kind of stuff. And she's never competed before, but she says, you know, she's always wanted to. She wants to try it out. So I'm going to talk to her and see. And that's it. I do have clients in June. So these clients that are dropped off are dropping off moving into July. But I do have clients in August that are coming back. So I have one client that went ahead and prepaid, and I just froze her. She's a teacher, and her schedule's just kind of all over the place right now. But she's about to start working closer to my studio, so she'll be able to come in the afternoon. So we're going to start her back up in August. And I had a client that had a hip surgery who's going to start back in August. And then I have a client who's gone. She's going to start back up in July. She's just gone for like 2.5 weeks. She's going on like a 3-week vacation. Not vacation, like trip. So, you know, and then me in the whole process, I'm traveling, doing all this kind of stuff, but yeah, guys. So, I'm just rolling with the punches. In my last video, I talked about how I just did not like how I was looking. I woke up this morning. I don't know how this happened, but I was 125.6. That's the lowest I have been all prep, and I'm not trying to be 125.6. So we're going to kind of eat a little bit more today, a little bit more fats. Dude, what is this car doing? We're going to eat a little bit more fats and see if we can't like slowly get the weight to creep back up, which, to be honest, I'm kind of okay with. Why is this car flashing its lights at me? Sorry, that was super weird. I don't know what that was about. Anyway. Are being weird today. Anyway, Ryan looked at me this morning. I'll post a video for you guys. I didn't necessarily feel small, but he said he could tell as soon as I like changed clothes. I don't mind getting a little bit leaner because that does give me a little bit more room to fill out. So that's okay. Yeah, I will say I am so tired today. I'm so sleepy. I slept good last night, but I woke up this morning and I could have stayed in bed all day. And I'll be honest, I'm so excited for next week because I have a couple of days off. I'm supposed to be doing a social media day with the marketing team that I hired, but I'm gonna see if they can't do another day. I think that way I can have a little bit of a break. I don't know. I'm also in the midst of all of this trying to put on a group posing class at Gold's Hendersonville for July 12th. Not quite sure how that's going to work out. I sent information to the Gold's manager because she said that they have someone on their social media that can put stuff together for them to market. So I was like, here, like, let's do it together. Like, let's make sure everything looks cohesive. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I also had to do a teledoc visit this morning because the muscle that I think I pulled near my tailbone is still hurting. It does not feel good at all. So that doctor is calling me in some meloxicam. So I will get some meloxicam, thankfully. When, I'm not sure, because again, my car is at Firestone. I'm waiting to hear back from them. I'll likely not be able to pick it up tomorrow anyway, so there's that. Yeah, I don't know. We're just rolling on with life. These are Cadillac problems, people. There's other people out there with real problems, not these problems. So don't get me wrong. I am grateful that my problems are minor. They could be a lot worse, and trust me, I've had worse. Alright guys, day is done. I am heading actually to Walgreens to pick up some meloxicam because I've got some inflammation going on. So, spoke to a teledoc this morning. They got that called in for me. Can't remember if I mentioned that, but anyway. Also, Firestone called. I don't think they did a fucking thing to my car or looked at anything. All they did was call back and say, your tires are worn unevenly, so we're going to suggest you get new tires, and then we'll see how it drives, and if the problem persists, we'll take another look at it. And I'm like, no. These tires are a year old. They were a year in May, right? Now, I will say, one is worn unevenly. The right rear was worn down more than the others. Which tells me that something had gone on with it, right? Which is why it's kicking out. I don't know that they actually even looked through and inspected it. They just saw the tires were worn unevenly and they wanted to suggest getting new tires. So they quoted me over $1,000 for new tires, for these fancy ass tires. I'm like, I don't need fancy tires. I need tires. If I need tires, I just need some tires that are gonna wear down the way that they should. But I'm not a fucking idiot, right? I did not take home ec in high school. I took auto mechanics. So I took auto mechanics and building construction. So I'm not some fucking fool. So you're gonna sit there and tell me I need new tires when 3 of the tires I know still have plenty of tread left on them. And because I got them rotated, the front right tire is the one that was on the back right that was worn down. So the tires don't have anything to do with the fact that my back end is loose. So that really fucking pisses me off. I was talking to a couple of clients about this issue, and they suggested a place for me to go to. So, Ryan and I were going to take it back to... So I got the tires done at Walmart. Okay, say what you will. Walmart has pretty good, auto center. Okay? I got nice tires. I paid $650 for them. they are still good. The only one that probably needs help is that one that was on the back rear that got worn down. So that's why they're saying I need new tires. Like, I get that. I told you guys this. Like, I just, like, no. So both Ryan and I were like, no. So I did call the auto center at Walmart and talk to them and like, hey, look, this is what's going on. Firestone says that I need new tires or whatever. They said to bring it in and take a look at it. I'm almost thinking about telling Ryan I want to take it to this community place. I think it's called Community Garage. Where they have said that it's much better. So, I don't know. Whatever. I'm just like over it. I need to find out where it's at. I wonder if I can drop my car off and just walk to work, or if they would be willing to like give me a ride. Anyway, that pisses me off because I guarantee you all they did was bring my car in, look at the tires, and just say, oh, these tires aren't worn. These tires are worn unevenly. Like, you need new tires. And I want to be like, there's only one tire that was worn unevenly. The back fucking rear right tire. And that's the way that my car keeps fucking swinging. And it's got a tire on it that's got plenty of tread right now. So don't tell me that I need new tires. Oh, just, sorry. I'm just going off on this. Anyway. Fuck being an adult, man. Shit sucks. Don't do it. Do not recommend. I do not recommend. Anyway. I gotta stop. Walgreens, that's where we're headed. It's right down the road from where we live. So hopefully the drive-thru is not packed. Anyway, I also have to check in with Ryan again when I get home. So there's that. So yeah, guys. The next video you'll see is me doing my second check-ins of the day. Hello guys, it is Tuesday. Nail polish chipped off. I was trying to open something and I totally fucked my nail up, so that's nice. Obviously I'm back in my car. We picked it up this morning, and then we took it back to where I got the tires, and they were like, your tires are fine, which I fucking knew that already, but you know, the guy that we spoke to there though was really nice. He said, look, like, it's not the tires causing your car to do that. He said, if like the back end feels loose or something like that, like there's something going on with, you know, whatever underneath, I don't know, strut, something, right? And he was like, you know, I said, do you guys do that in here? And he was like, no, I'm sorry, we don't. So I contacted this place that some of my clients gave me yesterday. I can't remember if I mentioned that, but contacted them, was really hoping they could somehow fit me in today. They're not going to be able to see me until next Tuesday. So he just put my name down and was like, you know, we open at 7, just drop it off in the morning. We'll take a look at it and go from there. So there's that. Yeah, I don't know. This is just so fucking stupid. And here's the thing. I know that this is all caused from when I hydroplaned and hit the median. And it wasn't looked at and it wasn't fixed then. And it should have been. And it wasn't. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to end up having to pay for this out of pocket. unless I guess I can get wherever to say, hey, look, this was caused by this, and go back to my insurance company and be like, look, this wasn't addressed and didn't get fixed in the beginning. What are we going to do to fix it? I don't know. The guy I spoke to was super nice, really helpful. Of all the people that I've talked to, like, he was like, you know, it could be this, it could be this, it could be this. He said, you know, it could be the tires if you don't have the right tires, or if the tires weren't put on, however, whatever, I don't know. But he said that, you know, they would take a look over it. It's like $150 an hour. So that's going to be another bill on my credit card. But he did say, you know, we try to be very reasonable and quick. Like, if it's just something we can look underneath and kind of like see and find out, then it, you know, it's like 30 minutes, right? So, you know, whatever. I would love to see if I couldn't find a place to take it, like, now. I had an appointment set up with DriveSense, and I put in all the stuff. I should have just taken it there Monday and not taken it to Firestone, but I was like, no, I'm going to take it to Firestone. They're closer. Big mistake. So yeah, there's that. I'm really nervous for Ryan to drive it to Alabama. Like, it is, when I say it's really, really terrible to drive when it rains, it's bad. Like, so, and if something's loose and whatever underneath, or something's already happening and you go on this road trip, like, we've already been on so many, like, it's just gonna make it worse. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's where we're at. I just finished training. I did another check-in. Weight has gone back up, which is good. I ate extra fats yesterday. And yeah, I'm just rolling on with the rest of the week. Thursday, I am not working, so after today I'll have one more day of work. Thursday I'm not working, and I'm so glad about that. Ryan's leaving that day though, so I don't know what time he's leaving, but I'm gonna try to sleep in a little bit. Actually do my workout at home, because it's back and shoulders. I have dumbbells, so I'm thinking I may just do some back and shoulder stuff at home. That way I don't really have to go anywhere, but who knows? I don't know what I'm gonna feel like. It's not like I have a lot of shit to do on Thursday. I just have to, I gotta wash clothes. I gotta make sure I got all my food prepped and ready to go. And I gotta train. And that's pretty much it. So we'll see and go from there. But yeah, guys. Nothing fancy or crazy happening. Like I said, we're not doing AP week at all. No water's being cut. No food is being cut. No food's being added. Actually, I take that back. There is going to be a little bit of food added. My last 2 meals, Friday night, we're going to add in more fats. And then Saturday morning, I'm going to wake up and have my normal meals. are, back in Ryan's car. So, on the way home from Gold's, Ryan was like, where's his windshield wipers? Like, something is flapping around under your car. I'm like, what? Like, he FaceTimes me. And we get here, we look, like, it's nothing major. Like, you know, some of the underpinning, like, looks like some bolts had come out and come loose. It's the same way around the flaps on the side. So, if we can turn his lights on. God bless. I hate this car. So we look, and dude, when they fixed my car, whenever it hydroplaned, they literally only did cosmetic stuff. They didn't try to like look and see if anything else on it was like fucked up or not. I'm convinced that all this was and is still caused by me hydroplaning that first time. Because I even told Ryan after I hydroplaned, like when I was driving home, I was like, my car is like still doing it. Like I've never had any issues with it before until then. So, you know, whatever. Anyway. So I made an appointment with that community garage, but again, we're really trying to get this looked at as soon as possible because Ryan's leaving Thursday. Number one, I don't want him having a wreck. Number two, I just paid this car off. I don't want another fucking car. And if it wrecks, it's either gonna go on insurance or something, you know? Like even these little spots in the road right now, if I was to go over them with my car, I mean, so fucking frustrating. So I made an appointment with DriveSense. I should have just kept my appointment I was supposed to have with them. Because Firestone didn't do shit. I know they didn't do shit. What the guy did was, he brought it in, he drove it, he looked at the tires and was like, she needs new tires. Oh, motherfucker. Ugh. This is so annoying. But here's the thing, Ryan has to go to Smyrna tomorrow. Like, he's got to go in. So, Trista's going to end up having to follow me to drop the car off and then head to the studio. Which, my workout tomorrow is actually a workout that needs to be done in the studio anyway. So I may actually see if she wants to pick me up sooner. We'll just go ahead and drop the car off and go from there. So anyway, or I'll just go to the apartment gym and do something. It's supposed to be glutes and shoulders. I know they have like a cable machine there. And I think they have a leg extension, leg curl. I could probably get some hip thrust in there. Yeah, I don't know. Depending on what the roads look like though, I'm not going to want to drive. So see. Isn't this what they say happens though? You pay your car off and then all of a sudden all the shit that was never wrong with it starts starts like popping up. I'm just frustrated.
I'm already down this way,
Hello guys, welcome back. In the car once again because I can't seem to not vlog while I'm in the car. So to give you guys an update, I did not do a check-in this morning. Weight has kind of slowly gone back up. I'm filled out a little bit more. I feel pretty good. I'm gonna do a check-in tonight with Ryan, and then in the morning before he leaves for Alabama. As far as the car goes, no luck. I went ahead and took it to the other place this morning, even though my appointment wasn't until 1, just because that was the only time I was going to have to drop it off. He said he didn't think they were going to be able to look at it today. It would likely be tomorrow. Well, Ryan's got to leave tomorrow, so there's that. I have a client who has some connections with someone kind of like local. He's gonna come take a look at it, so we'll see. If it's something that has to be fixed or ordered, obviously it's not gonna be able to be fixed today. But here's what I'm hoping. Again, on all like the forums and Moparts and stuff like that I've looked at, everything has kind of said that it could be the control arm bolts that need to be like retightened. I'm really hoping it's just that. Really, really hoping it is just that. So, we will see. Yeah. I don't know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep my appointment that I have booked for Tuesday with the community garage. That's not too far from where my studio is. And we'll just drop it off there. And I guess if worse comes to worse and they have to keep it, then Wednesday I will just see if I can't get Trista to take me to work. Because Ryan will have to head into Murfreesboro. He usually has to leave by like 9:45. So the place I took it to said, you know, hey, look, you could drop it back off and leave it Sunday, and we'll look at it Monday. But, you know, I don't know. Anyway, that's where we're at with the whole car situation. I haven't trained yet, so I'm heading to the studio to train now. I also got the digital flyers and everything in for the posing class that I'm going to be putting on July 12th, and I'm really excited about it. The marketing team that I hired earlier this year, I'm paying them to come shoot some content tomorrow, and I'm going to have my friend and client Trista do some posing, so they can get some video of me posing and me posing a client. And whatever else that they think that I need. And then I'm gonna get there early though. They're gonna do that at 3 o'clock, but I'm gonna get there early so I can go ahead and get my training in. And then yeah. So I'll get up tomorrow morning, do my check-in with Ryan, and then pretty much I'm gonna go ahead and wash my clothes and everything, and go ahead and start meal prepping all of my food that I'm gonna need for the next like 2 days. So we'll see, and we'll go from there. So there's a quick little update for you guys. I am at the studio now, so yeah, can I get this training session in before I start with clients at 1:30? All right, guys, day is done. 6:30, headed home. So, update on the car. My client's contact worked out. He came, looked at the car. I'm hoping that this resolves it, but he said I needed a new wheel bearing. He ended up being able to find one today, and he came and replaced it right in my parking lot. Like, how awesome is that? I'm all about convenience, and I will pay extra for convenience, and I was like, I don't care what you have to do, get it done. And he did. We'll see if that was the problem though. Ryan's got to drive it this weekend, so I guess we're gonna find out. But today was my last day of work. I also posted my information for the group posing class that I'm holding July 12th. And I'm excited for it. Then also, man, I've had a lot of inquiries. So for Nashville, there's like a bunch of Nashville girls group pages. And one of my clients, like, just randomly posted in there her before and after pictures. And she's smoking hot. And all of a sudden I've gotten blown up with all these requests for information. So, dude, I messaged her. I was like, oh my God, thank you. Like, I so appreciate this. Like, it was unwarranted. I was not expecting it. All of a sudden, I just started getting all these messages, and come to find out, it was because of her. Like, my clients are the best, man. What else? Oh, so since I've got that group posing class going on, I ended up deciding to pay the marketing team, the couple that I had hired that's doing a bunch of content for me and like redoing my website, kind of redoing some branding and stuff. I told them about it. So tomorrow at 3 o'clock, they're going to meet me at Gold's in Hendersonville, and we are going to shoot some more content. So he's going to shoot me doing some posing, and then me working with Trista on some posing. So I'll have that. And then they're going to come shoot content on the 12th for my group class. So I'm really excited about that. And we're just going to see how it goes. I don't quite know what this is going to look like or what this entails. I've never ran a group posing class where I do all of the divisions. So this could be an epic fail on my part. But I'm not into failing, so regardless, we're going to figure it out and make it work. But anyhow, it's something that I've been wanting to do. And finally, I was just like, screw it, I'm going to do it. There's everything for bodybuilding is in Murfreesboro here. Like, it's either in Murfreesboro or, so Vanya August, who is your Arnold champ for this year, she runs a bunch in Murfreesboro. There's also another posing client in Murfreesboro. Her name is Alexis. She does a bunch of stuff, and her and Vanya sometimes like partner up together. And then Whitney Weiser, who runs Nashville Fit Show, she runs a bunch of group posing stuff, but it's usually like is in Franklin. She does one other gym, but it's not in this area. There's really nothing in the area that I'm in except for me. So I'm hoping that, you know, I can get some buy-in for ladies that are wanting to compete and perfect their posing, and get some help and some pointers and some tips in this area. So we will see how it goes. Like I said, I don't really know. It's something I've been wanting to do. Actually, what I've been wanting to do is a full workshop. Not posing, but a workshop that goes over the details of competing. And here's the thing, like, Whitney runs something like that already. Like, I think maybe she calls it the competitive advantage, something like that. And she's got certain levels, like level 1, 2, 3, whatever. I want one big full workshop where women of all backgrounds can come. They can learn what competing is, the basics of it, like kind of like the women's workshop that Sandy runs, on a much smaller scale though. I want to be able to have vendors there. I want to be able to provide food, stuff like that. But I'm not in a position where I can do that right now. So I said, you know what? Screw it. Like, there's all these other group posing classes going on everywhere else. There's nothing ever in my area. Everyone's always got to travel out there. So let me put something on here. So here we are. And we're just going to see how it goes. So my plan tomorrow is to wake up. I think I already said this. Wash my clothes, prep my food, get ready. I'm going to head to Gold's around 1 o'clock. 1:30, I'm going to train. And then I'm going to meet with Eugene and Heather. They're my social media or marketing team. I'm going to meet with them. They're coming at 3. We're going to shoot some stuff. Hopefully, I'll be done by like 5. Head back home, shower off, exfoliate one more time, and then Cameron is coming over at 7 o'clock to spray tan me. So, there we go. That's the plan for tomorrow. So, we're going to see how it goes and go from there. I've also got to message Ariel and Paris and Trista and all of them and let them know what time we're leaving. I'm wanting to leave at 9 o'clock. So leave at 9, 10, 11. So Chattanooga's an hour ahead, so we should get there by 12. And they're allowing check-ins from 1 to 3 on Friday. So maybe they'll let us check in early. So do that, go check in, and then I've still got to train on Friday. So I figure we'll check in to the, what am I trying to say here? Check in to the show, and then go check into the hotel and get that situated, and then I will go train after that. I'll probably get Ariel to go with me. So at least that's the plan in my head. After I train, I'm going to come back, I'm going to do a coat of tan, and just finish off my meals. Like, I don't really have much else to do from there. So that's it. My plan Saturday morning is to get up, go ahead and do my makeup, put my top coat of tan on before I do my hair, and then do my hair. suit on, head on over to the venue, and wait to get on stage. Again, we're not doing anything crazy. I am going to have some extra fats in my last 2 meals. And then have my normal meal 1 and meal 2 for show day. Like, again, we're literally not doing anything crazy. I'm going to drink my coffee. I'm going to have my drinks as I normally do, and that's it. So, anyway, I am almost home. I'm glad to be almost home, man. I'm ready for this day to be over with. So, I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. Hello, guys. We meet again in the car. I'm sorry. Like, this is where I have the most time to do shit and vlog. At least it feels like these days. So, it is Thursday. I am 2 days out from Junior Nationals. I am heading to Gold's. It is 1 o'clock. Heading to Gold's to train. And then meeting with my marketing / videographer, whatever, team at 3. My plan is to get there and train. And then Trista's gonna come and hopefully we can get some footage of me just taking her through some posing. And then they want to get some footage of me posing. And then I would like to, dang it, you know what? I should have brought another meal. Oh well. Anyway, they're gonna get some footage of me posing as well, and I want to get some video of myself also to send to Becca, and I want to see what I look like. So, I know, you know what, I should be fine with the meal. I've had my post-workout, I've had protein bites. What am I talking about? I have my post-workout with me. Today I have had my meal 1 and 2 and protein bites, so we should be good. I guess you can see also that I did my nails. I got in yesterday and I don't understand what's going on with, like, I used to be able to do my nails so good and like have no issues, but one of my nails chipped again, so I just said fuck it, like I'm just gonna put gel extensions on. So I put the gel extensions on. I had overnight shipped some stuff from Amazon. I got them done, but I already had this one pop off. Buffy stepped on it. Like, I was looking at something on the floor and she stepped on it. It was like pop. And this one, I hit on something and it like bent forward, and I'm like, yo, these are UV gel glued on. Like, what the fuck is the problem? Like, I nail prep, I do everything, whatever. So anyway, I'm bringing some really, I mean, I have super, what am I talking about? Not super glue. I have like nail glue stuff in my bag, so if something happens and one of these pops off, then I'm just gonna glue it back on. Hopefully I'll be able to find it if it pops off somewhere. But anyway, here we are. They're likely just gonna come off Sunday anyway. There is no plan going into this show. Like, I had someone say, what suit are you wearing? Are you wearing black, Nick? Are you wearing black again? And I was like, no, I'm wearing purple, because it was literally the suit that was on top of my pile of suits. Then I had people that are like, you're not doing a peak week? Oh my God. No, I'm not doing a peak week. Like, if you look good now, why change it? But I'm literally going, I'm eating all my same foods. Today, tomorrow. The only, again, I've mentioned this, the only difference or the different thing that we're doing is I'm going to have some more fats at my last meal tomorrow. That way, you know, when I wake up, I'll be a little bit more full. Just in case, like, I don't get 2 meals in before I go on stage. But I'm having my same breakfast meal. I'm still having my yogurt meal. I'm not cutting it out. Like, my yogurt and berries, I'm gonna be eating it for meal 2. Show day, just like I do with everything else. Like, that's it. I'm gonna take my post-workout backstage with me. I'm gonna have rice cakes and protein ready backstage, just in case the show goes longer than expected and I need to eat another meal. Like, I'm literally not changing anything, guys. Nothing. I'm not gonna change a fucking thing. So, yeah, we're not pulling any kind of like magic wand or magic peak week stuff or anything like that. We're not cutting water. I'm really trying to make sure I have the same. I'm gonna be taking my jug with me. Yeah. Pretty much all we're doing is putting tan on, putting the suit on, doing my hair and makeup, throwing on some jewelry, and walking on stage. So, again, absolutely no expectations for this show. Going into this show, just like it's a normal day, except I'm gonna step on stage. And I'm just gonna get feedback, and whatever feedback I get, hopefully I can implement it in 2 weeks. So, that's that. Anyway, usually at these shows, they're backstage. Like at the night show, they're backstage, like going ahead and giving feedback and stuff. So, we'll see what that looks like and go from there. I'm gonna talk to Paris and Ariel on the way down and see how they feel about coming back Saturday night. I'll be honest, I would rather wake up in my bed Sunday morning and not do shit Sunday, because I'm actually gonna have somewhat of a normal schedule next week. Like, my normal. So I'm gonna be off on Monday. I'll only have FaceTime clients on, I'll be off actually Sunday and Monday completely. Like, I took those 2 days off for myself, and I'm working Wednesday through the following Monday. So, anyway, that's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at on things. I'll keep you updated if anything changes, but nothing should. Hit the link in my bio to grab yours. Perfect. Let's do one more. Spots are limited, so DM me or hit the link in my bio to grab yours.
You know how you gotta do that walking pose thing when you walk away? Turn to your, you know what I'm talking about? You know how when you guys walk and do the pose when you're walking up to it?
What do you mean, like?
Yeah, you know.
Stop it.
Yeah, you know how you do that thing? Yeah, I love that. But like, what do you do when you walk off stage? Don't you turn around and
You throw your hand up.
so do that and
Do it, yeah.
I'm not about to do it.
That would be.
Like this and do that.
Yeah, after you do it. See there?
No, you do it.
Hell no. Because she got that camera rolling? No. And you too? No. All right.
Okay. Spots are limited, so DM me or hit the link in my bio, and I'll see you there.
You did the thing.
Say that in your position and then throw your hand up.
Okay, choreographer, let's go.
Okay, we're ready?
And roll.
Okay. Spots are limited, so DM me or hit the link in my bio, and I'll see you there. Hey ladies, stop guessing what the judges want. I'm Casey Burks. I'm inviting you to my women's posing class at Gold's Gym in Hendersonville, July 12th at 12:30 p.m. Whether you're stepping on stage for the first time or you're aiming to level up your current presentation, whether you're bikini, wellness, figure, fitness, women's physique, or fit metal, the new division, this class is built for you. We'll cover quarter turns, walk-ins, posing drills, stage presence, and yes, there will be feedback from IFBB pros. Bring your heels, your suit, and that championship mindset, and let's get you posing with poise and purpose. Spots are limited, so DM me or hit the link in my bio, and I'll see you there. All right, that's done with, whoa, my hair. It's 5 o'clock or almost 5 o'clock, which I figured I'd be close. We actually got done at like 4, but I had to then take posing video for Ryan, and also Trista and I stayed outside and talked for like another 20 minutes, so there's that. But I am headed home now. I'm going to eat my turkey and potato meal as soon as I get home. Then I'm going to shower and exfoliate again. No lotion today, nothing like that. And just put some comfy clothes on, and then I'm going to fold clothes and get everything together for tomorrow. So that's pretty much where we're at, guys. Traffic's kind of crazy here in Hendersonville around about this time, so I'm hoping I get home by 5:15. We gonna find out. So anyway, I'll touch base with you guys when I get back. What's up, guys? You can't really tell, but oh, you can right there. Whoa. So Cameron came and sprayed me last night, and we got all of that taken care of. I am having my first meal. I've already eaten one other slice, so I have to have this slice. I made myself an extra coffee, but I made it so strong, I don't know that I'm going to be able to drink it. Whew, that aftertaste. So, look, guys. No changes going into today. After I eat this, I'm going to hop in the shower and rinse this first layer of tan off. I almost kind of want to ride with it to Chattanooga and rinse it off once I get there, but I'm not going to do that or worry about that. So I thought about it really hard, and then I was like, no, bad idea. So gonna rinse it off, and then I have to send Ryan check-in video after I finish this and rinse off, and then I'm gonna get ready. We're all meeting here about like 9:30. We're gonna load Ariel's car up and then head on out at 10 o'clock. We should get there at 1. I paid for early check-in at the hotel, so we're just gonna go straight to the hotel and check in, and then walk over to the venue and check in for the show. And then after that, I'm going to head back to the hotel, get my gym bag ready to go, and go train. So that's where we're at. I'll be training glutes and shoulders today. Yeah. Once we get back to the hotel, excuse me, I'm going to put a coat of tan on, kind of let that dry, put my clothes on, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to pre-curl some of my extensions. That way I can kind of have that done. I'll end up probably re-curling the whole thing because I'm going to want to curl my hair in with the extensions, but it does kind of help that they already like have some sort of curl and like grip to them, if that makes sense. So anyway, that's where we're at. Again, we're not doing any type of crazy changes. My last meal will have, sorry, it got cut off. My last meal today will have more fats in it, and that's my protein pancake. So my protein pancake is made with 4 egg whites, 1 packet of oatmeal, and then on top I put peanut butter. But I've already pre-made it, so I'm having 2 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, 1 packet of oatmeal, and the peanut butter. And I am going to drizzle honey on top, so I will get some extra carbs with that. But I normally do have dates at night as well. Oh, and a dark chocolate on top. But I do normally have 3 dates at night as well. So my honey is technically going to take the place of my dates. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm, again, not doing anything special. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to have the same meal. I'm going to take my yogurt meal with me. I'm going to have it. I'm going to take a pack of protein bites just in case the show runs a little bit longer and I need something else. But yeah, that's pretty much it. My goal when I get backstage is I'm going to go ahead and do like a glute workout back there, like a banded glute workout. And I'm going to go ahead and do like the upper body pump stuff that I plan to do. I'm going to hang out a little bit. And then when they start calling bikini, I'm going to pump my glutes, pump my shoulders, pump my glutes, pump my shoulders. I'm just going to go back and forth between glutes and shoulders until it's time for me to get on stage. And that's pretty much it. So anyway, guys, I'll try to check back in with you later.
Turn to the back, please. Face front. Thank you, ladies. You can step off stage.
Please welcome 285 Danielle Carnici.
Okay, ladies, turn to the back. Face front. 280 and 285 switch, please. Sorry, 290 and 285. Turn to the back. Walk to the back and hold it. Face front. And walk it back. Great job, ladies.
Please welcome 285 Danielle Carnici.